Greetings everyone, this is Vespa, and today I'll be going over all the dailies in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker and why you should be doing them. So let's get started. Also, just a quick disclaimer, dailies are not mandatory content in Final Fantasy XIV, however there are incentives and rewards if you do wish to pursue them. So the first thing I like to do when I log in for the day is to check on my retainers. I'll go and check them, see if they've sold anything overnight. Usually they have, so in that case I'll usually restock them so that I always have something being sold on the market board at all times. The next thing I'll check is on my retainer ventures. Now you do have shorter retainer ventures where you can send your retainers out for about an hour and they'll usually bring something back. However, there are longer ones, the exploration ventures, which last about 18 hours. This is quite a substantial amount of time and usually only done once a day. So yes, I'll send them out and get that started. Now the longer exploration ventures are great if you're still leveling up your retainer to max level. However, there are some really good rewards if they are max level already. There are 2 minions that you can get via these max level exploration ventures, and they are the Clockwork Novice D minion, and there's also the Flag minion. Now of course you can use these for personal use, or you can also sell these on the market board as well. Next, I like to head over to my FC house and go and check on the airships and the submarines. Now for some of the longer voyages, these can go well over 24 hours, and again it's something that you should be doing pretty much as soon as you log in so that you don't forget about it, but also you are sending your airships and submarines back out into the void to grab you some more loot. Of course, because they do take quite some time, you can get some very good rewards, including some exclusive housing items, minions, crafting items, glamours, orchestrion rolls, and much more. Next on my daily checklist before I even leave my FC house is I will go and check on the FC gardens. Now you need to water your gardens about once a day, otherwise they will wilt and die. I think you have about 2 to 3 days like grace period, but if you're farming something like Thavnarian onions, you really don't want to play that game and you want to make sure that you are watering them on time and in plenty of time so that they don't rot and all that money goes down the drain. After I've done that, I will go to my personal house, water all the gardens there, and I will also go inside and water my indoor plants as well. For my 4th daily, I will head over straight to the gold saucer and do the mini cat pot. Now this is a very quick and easy way of earning some MGP. Naturally there is some RNG involved, but it's a quick way to make a few MGP by doing basically nothing. I like to do this near the beginning of the day so that I don't forget. The next daily I like to get started on at this point is the treasure maps. So once a day you can collect a treasure map. At the moment I think the latest one is the Cumberskin treasure maps. And this lets you enter the Excitotron 6000 instance. So you can have a chance at earning lots of different prizes. Some of the notable prizes include the Lunar Sabatenda minion, orchestrion rolls, housing items, fashion accessories, and valuable crafting materials for glamours. Now maps can only be collected once a day and you can only carry one on you at a time. However, I'd recommend always having a map in your retainers and in your saddlebag. What you can also do is send them in the post via the Moogle mail and send them to friends who can hold on to them for you until you guys get round to doing all your maps together. If you don't plan on using them, you can always sell them on the market board too. Now at this point of the day I like to get started on my beast tribes. In Endwalker the latest beast tribes to be introduced are the Axodora, I've no idea if I'm saying that correctly, and you will get 12 allowances a day. Typically each beast tribe has 3 allowances that you can use from that particular tribe, so you can use your allowances on different beast tribes every single day. Now this is a great way of leveling up alt combat jobs. With some exceptions, with previous expansions, you can also level up your crafters and gatherers. I'll leave a little infographic over here so you can have a look. Now leveling isn't the only good thing about completing your beast tribes. You can earn exclusive mounts, minions, emotes, dyes, and much more. which can only be bought by using the Beast Tribe's exclusive currency. The more Beast Tribe quests that you complete, the more reputation you will gain with them, which lets you access higher tiers of rewards. So if you want all the mounts, minions and more, you should start grinding out all your Beast Tribes now. So if you are a collector, you will really want to start farming out your Beast Tribes as soon as possible. By this point of the day, I'm pretty much itching to get into some battle content, so I'll usually start off with my duty roulettes. Doing roulettes every day is a great way to earn some passive experience for alt combat jobs, get some tomestones, get some gil. However, if you are doing this on max level jobs, you'll get those clusters that you can turn in for different materia. Don't forget, if you're rolling on the gear in the dungeons, you can also turn them in for Grand Company seals if no one else wants it. Or you can desynth them as well if you're still leveling that up. Speaking of Grand Companies, by this point I will usually head over to the Twin Adders in Gridania and get started on my few things over there. Now every day you get an allowance to turn in items to the Grand Company Provisioner, and you will get XP and Grand Company seals. While we're here, you'll also want to check in on your squadron too. Now there are weekly missions that you can send them out on, but there are daily ones too. I'm going to leave a little graphic up here somewhere which will show you the many rewards that are possible by completing your daily squadrons. But some of them include Gil, Materia, Crafter and Gatherer scripts. The next daily I like to get started with is the hunts. Once you've collected all your hunts from the hunt boards, I like to go out and get started on them. You can earn different hunt currency depending on which zone you kill your hunt marks in. Will include Centura seals, allied seals and sacks of nuts. These can be used to buy mounts, minions, orchestrion rolls, chocobo bardings, emotes, materia and lots more. The next daily we're going to talk about is leaves. Now you get 3 leave allowances every 12 hours and you cap out at 99. Obviously you don't want to overcap, so you want to be using these leaves daily. Leaves are a great way of leveling up alt combat jobs, gatherers and crafters. During Endwalker I pretty much exclusively leveled up my gatherers and crafters by using the leave allowances. Sometimes it can seem kind of tedious, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the most efficient ways of leveling up your crafters and gatherers. Now if you don't need the XP and you have everything maxed out pretty much already, you can also craft and turn in leaves for gil. In Shadowbringers we had the infamous coffee biscuits. In Endwalker there is still gil to be made in the same way. Just remember to always be turning in high quality crafts so that you get the best rewards. Do you think I missed anything in my checklist? Let me know in the comments below. Also, just a little side note, my YouTube analytics show that only 3% of my viewers are actually subbed. If you enjoy my content and would like to support the channel, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any future uploads. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any other questions or comments, please feel free to do so in the comment box below. Thank you for watching and take care.